All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're diving into the story of a senior center in a small Massachusetts town that's doing something pretty incredible. It's not just a place to hang out, it's a real economic force for the community, and we're going to break down exactly how they do it. So, when you think of a senior center, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For a lot of us, it's probably bingo or maybe just coffee and a chat. And look, those things are absolutely part of it, but the real story, the true impact, goes so much deeper. And this right here, this quote from the center's director, Mike Ellis, just nails it. It's not about killing time, it's about making time meaningful. This whole idea of connection and purpose is really the engine behind every single thing they do. So their mission is super clear. They're here to fight the loneliness and isolation that can affect seniors by helping them find purpose and build a real community. And the ways they pull this off, well, they're surprisingly powerful, starting with their role as an economic driver. And this is a really important point to get. This place isn't just a building where people gather. No, it's an active economic force and a critical service provider for the entire city. The financial impact they have is, and I'm not exaggerating here, genuinely astounding. So let's start with the first pillar of their impact. And honestly, it's the one that might surprise you the most: direct financial support. They are literally actually putting money back into the pockets of local seniors. Okay, so how do they do it? It's through these highly specialized one-on-one counseling sessions on insurance. And this isn't just generic advice. It's a deep dive service that helps seniors navigate these incredibly complex systems like Medicare and Mass Health to unlock savings they're already entitled to but might not know about. And just look at this number. This isn't some back-of-the-napkin estimate. This is real money. They helped over 430 seniors enroll in a single program, and that saved each and every one of them about $187 a month. You add that all up, and it's nearly $1 million a year flowing right back into the local community. And get this, that was just one program. When you start adding in all the other savings from other programs, like the ones that help with high-cost prescription drugs, the total economic impact just skyrockets to over $2 million. That is a staggering amount of financial help coming out of just one community center. But of course, being well isn't just about money, right? The center is also an absolute dynamo for physical and mental health. They offer this huge variety of programs designed to keep seniors active, engaged, and feeling good. The variety here is just fantastic. It's a whole person approach. You've got everything from really gentle, mindful stuff like Tai Chi and yoga to high-energy line dancing and ballroom dancing. But it also includes really critical preventative care like health screenings and even on-site vaccine clinics that serve people from all over New England. And here's the key, right? Every single one of these programs, whether it's about your finances or your fitness, it all serves that core mission. They're all secretly about one thing: fighting isolation by building real, strong social connections. I mean, take the Vet to Vet Cafe. It's a perfect example. On the surface, sure, there's a great free meal and some helpful guest speakers. But the real magic? That happens in the conversations, in that shared understanding you can only get from people who've walked in similar shoes. It's a space just for them to connect and find support. And the opportunities for connection just go on and on. You've got groups for classic hobbies like billiards and knitting, but also for modern skills like video production and tech help for your phone. And what's so important is that they have these dedicated support groups for caregivers and for LGBTQIA+ seniors, making sure that absolutely everyone has a place where they feel seen, heard, and understood. So we've seen the what and the why. Now let's get into the how. Because the sheer scale of this operation is what really truly makes the Gardner Senior Center stand out. This is not some sleepy little community hall. We are talking about more than 3,300 different programs and events in a single year. That averages out to over a dozen different activities happening every single weekday. The place is just constantly buzzing with life. And who's all this for? In 1 year, the center served over 11,000 unique individuals. Now, that's not counting repeat visits. That's the actual number of individual lives they've touched, whether it was for a single appointment or a class they took every week. And this might be the most powerful number of them all. This massive, incredible operation is powered by the community itself. Over 750 volunteers gave more than 23,000 hours of their time. It just goes to show you that the center doesn't just provide purpose, it creates purpose through the simple act of helping others. So, with this incredible level of demand and success, they've basically hit a wall, literally. They have completely outgrown their building, which means that expanding isn't just some nice idea, it's an absolute necessity if they're going to keep their mission going. And this chart just lays out the challenges so clearly. In their current building, the parking is described as atrocious. The stairs are a major hazard. That's where 100% of their accidents happen. And with only 2 main rooms, they can't run multiple big programs at the same time. The proposed new center, it solves every single one of those problems. A new building isn't just about having more square footage. It's about fundamentally changing what's even possible for the seniors in this community. It's a total game changer. I mean, just imagine the potential here. A new gymnasium opens the door for things like senior basketball and what could be the biggest indoor pickleball facility in the whole region. More space means bigger holiday parties and, this is crucial, running multiple programs at once without having to turn people away because of parking. And this quote just brings it all home. The new building is the tool that's going to let them amplify their core mission, creating even more chances for thousands of seniors to connect with each other and find their purpose. The story of the Gardner Senior Center is just extraordinary, and it really leaves us with this huge question. We've seen how one center in one small town can be a massive economic engine and a vital hub for connection. So as our whole country gets older, it makes you wonder, what could we achieve if every community really invested in its seniors this way?